What's happening, guys? It's your boy Robert C coming back at you with another pay dirt painting video. This one, Miller Prospecting Bucket Pay Dirt. Now let's see it in the pan. Nice. Let me get everything unpacked. I'll get back to you in a minute. Alright guys, so we're back and we got everything opened up. This was offered up on his Patreon for his Patreons. And it was 12 buckets, $76 for a 76% ROI. So the first thing I like to do is dump it out and see what we got. One of these buckets was promised a bigger nugget, which I don't believe it's in here. But still going to be a good time regardless, right? So what I'd like to do is first is try to remove the magnetics. As you can see, there's quite a bit of magnetics in here. Removing the magnetics makes it easier to pan. Here's most of the magnetics I got out of it. The next thing I'll do is get it classified down, and I'll be back with you in a minute. As you can see, I got it classified down into 3 different sizes. Now I'm going to take you over to where I pan, and I'll be back with you in a second. Alright guys, so we're all set up, and the first thing I do is put a little jet dry in the water. Breaks the surface tension of the water so the small gold doesn't float away. And you guys get you adjusted, see. We'll start with our smaller first. We'll just do a little bit at a time. Gotta get myself a better tripod. I think it'll work out better in my favor. But this will be good enough. You guys check out the process, see how I do it. Usually I'll get it down to like right about there, right? And I'm one of them ones that try to use as little water as possible. And just start slowly rolling it back. I go from right to left like this. Start to see the black sand showing up top. That's where all the heavies and the gold will be hiding. I'm starting to see some shiny, and when I get back to there, I'll just kind of go up like this, where both sides will run water up. And I don't know if you guys can see right up here. See right there, you got a little bit right here. I'll give it a little tap. Just slowly keep washing back. Like I said before in my other video, some people, they suck the gold up as they go. But I like to get it as clean as possible while it's still in the pan. So the cleanup process at the end is a little bit simpler. But it's for what, you know, it's for whatever works for anybody, right? Everybody's got their own method. Yeah, still plenty of non-magnetic black sand in there. I don't know if you guys can see that up there. You see all that nice gold showing? That was only from the first little bit. Anyway, let me finish up the rest of this, and I'll get back to you in a minute to show you how we made out. Alright guys, we got done panning the smallest classification. Now we'll move up to the bigger stuff. And with this, I'll dump it all in there. I mean, if you're relatively new, you can, you know, just maybe put a spoonful or two in there and do it like that. I didn't find too much flour gold. It's pretty much just small little pieces. And that's what you want to do, you know. Stratify it around. Just a little bit at a time. Maybe, you know, I do maybe like 3 or 4. Just remember, gold's heavier, so it's gonna stay trapped in them ridges and down at the bottom of the pan, so you really don't have to worry about it coming out, unless you're just, it's no rush, just slow and steady. Take your time and enjoy it. And I could probably get a little bit more out than that, but we'll work with that and see what's going on. Hopefully you guys could see it. Yeah, seeing a couple nice pieces up there. What I even do with this, like if I get a lot in the back pan where I start spinning it up and it starts splashing up, Don't worry about that gold. It's not going to go nowhere unless it's a big round like little piece. I'll get that out of there. Stratify it around again. Like I said, I like to get as much out. I like to get as much of the stuff out of it before I suck it up in the snuffer bottle. Sometimes if you have trouble with a piece moving, you could stick your finger up there. You know it's not gold. Stick your finger up there, move it back like this. Help you out a little bit. Some little pieces are stubborn. And that's not too bad right there. See that nice smile on the pan. So we'll suck that up in the snuffer bottle. And since there's not that much bigger stuff, I'll just keep you going and we'll dump that in the pan and see what we got in here. I always say the biggest for last, just because, you know, it's where you're going to find the biggest pieces. You could almost sift through this with your finger and find the gold. But it's way more fun. It's way more fun panning it out. Got some nice pieces up there, I see. Real nice piece up there. I don't know if you guys see that. Couple nice little pieces right there. But let me get them in the snuffer bottle and I'll give you a full dump. And we'll be right back. Alright guys, so we got everything in the snuffer bottle. And I always like to do this too. Give it a little rinse. Make sure you get all that gold out of there. And when I do this, I even try to clean it out a little bit more just in case I missed anything. Give it a little roll back. But it looks pretty good because if you know, like I like to do, if you take your time and try to get it as clean as possible, the cleanup at the end is like next to nothing. I mean, it's pretty much clean. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to dump all the water out of it. And for any of you guys that watch Bubba, I do the same thing he does. Once I get it all dried out, right, I get all my gold in there. I try to dry as much as the pan I can with a rag. It just makes when you're drying it a whole lot faster and a whole lot easier. So let me get this all dried up with my heat gun. and I'll get back with you in a minute with a weight. See how we did. Alright guys, so all we have left to do is weigh it and see how good we did. Here's all the gold we recovered. Let's see what we got. $1.155. So here we got our gold calc, and you could always place your gold like this for a 24 karat value. Put in 1.555. Calculate the scrap value. $71.47. Not too bad, I'd say. Anyway, guys, if you like this video, please like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. I appreciate you watching, and I'll see you on the next one.